It's time for the Fred Johnson Show with the Disgruntled Guy and Cletus from South Cackalacky, Charlie the Sports Guy, and Crazy Eddie from Glendale. And here's Fred Johnson!
And the crowd goes wild again for the Fred Show. Welcome back to the Fred Show, ladies and gentlemen. Show number 9. We're almost at the milestone mark of show 10. Let's keep it moving. All right. Can we do this? Can we do this? Let me look. Okay. Let me start off by going around the old wagon wheel and introducing the Fred crew, starting off with Charlie the Sports Guy. Charlie, how you doing?
Howdy, Fred. I'm doing pretty good. My brain may be scrambled, but the sports hopefully will come out right here on the Fred Johnson Show. Back to you, Fred.
All right, Charlie, very good. Moving on, Disgruntled Guy. Let's find out where he is. Disgruntled Guy, where are you?
Yo, Freddie. Hey, how you doing, boss? Oh, wait, that's Springsteen. Well, I'm here in Jersey, where you sent me for some R&R. Thanks a lot. But you know, I'm always hard work for the show. But nobody, and I mean nobody, cares more about your stupid show than we do, man.
Wow.
Back to you, Fred.
Okay, Disgruntled Guy. Yeah, that's right. It says here we sent you to New Jersey for some R&R, but you don't look like you're resting or relaxing there, Disgruntled Guy. We'll have to. I can't wait to get back.
I'm with my goon boss. Don't worry about it.
All right, forget about it. All right. Moving on, Cletus. Let's find out where Cletus is. Cletus, where are you at these days?
Hey, Fred. Something ain't right over here, Fred. I feel strange, like I'm beside myself. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see that, Cletus. Something doesn't look right.
Hold on.
It's a little off over there.
Let me see if I can fix it. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay. You want me to hold on?
Oh, there we go. That's better. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There, yeah. Maybe it was something you ate or drank there, Cletus.
Well, yeah, I was over at the Waffle House. I had me a late breakfast over there, and but I had me a mushroom omelet with extra mushrooms, actually.
Oh, wow. A late breakfast, Waffle House. Isn't Cackalacky a few hours ahead of everywhere else there, Cletus? Oh, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right now that I just said it out loud. What did you order at the Waffle House, Cletus?
Well, like I said, I had me a mushroom omelet and actually ordered extra mushrooms.
Okay. Well, maybe you got some bad mushrooms over there, Cletus.
Maybe so, but I think if I get me a couple of PBR tall boys down, it'll even me out. Fred, I'll be ready when you come back to me.
Oh, okay, Cletus. I hope that gets you right. Those PBR tall boys, that should help you out. I can't wait for that sake to come out. There, when's that PBR sake commercial coming out there, Cletus?
Right now.
Very good.
Right. There it is.
Okay. All right, Cletus. We'll get back to you.
All right, Fred.
Moving on. Crazy Eddie. What's Crazy Eddie up to?
I'm in the hizzy again, live from Glendale.
Glendale. There it is. Glendale in the background there. It's never looked better.
It's also every city in the United States.
Okay. Eddie, you look naked. Why you naked, Eddie?
Oh, Fred, it's a long story.
Uh-huh.
Well,
you gonna tell us that later or now?
I'll tell you later, yeah, because I don't want to get into all the the psychology of it.
Okay, well, we can't wait. We'll get back to it, and you can tell us all about why Crazy Eddie's naked.
Long story.
Long story short, no pun intended. Okay.
Got to keep it under 2 minutes, Fred.
Very good. Moving on. Duffy Divot has joined us once again. Duffy, what's happening with you, buddy?
How you doing, Fred?
Wow,
Good to see
look
you.
at that. He's wow. Look at that view. Something's different about Duffy, man. He's like in high definition.
We've upgraded the studio to HD, Fred, thanks to
Wow.
a grant from the Fred Johnson Show.
Very good. I'm glad you got the package. Helen Hunt's doing her job. Very
But I'm
good.
afraid I got some bad news, Fred.
Oh, no.
I was so upbeat about my sweat lodge and the Sasquatch is my spirit animal. And even though my feet were burned, I couldn't wait to get back on the links. I got out there and I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn, Fred.
Oh, really?
I'm so devastated, but I'm anxious to tell you another approach that I'm working on.
Okay, great. I can't hear
A
about it.
heavenly approach.
Really? A heavenly approach. Well, that's very intriguing. I can't wait to get back and find out all about that, Duffy. All right, we'll get back to you in a minute. Moving on. Here we go. Oh, our favorite time traveler. Let's see what's up with him. Quazar. Quazar in the hizzy. What
Greetings,
up,
Fred.
Quazar? There he is.
Fred, I'm glad I'm back on the Fred Johnson Show. My last time travel was extensive and extended, and I became insane with long intervals of horrible sanity. Back to you, Fred.
Really? Wow. Okay, let me write that down, and I can't wait to get back and find out what that's all about. Sounds like you were on the cutting edge of things, if you ask me. All right, very good. All right, back to Fred, and I'm Fred, and here we are. So, everybody, as always, Steakhouse Blues, ladies and gentlemen, who's always there with me. We're going to have a big interview with Steakhouse coming up in a future Fred show. And one thing I wanted to point out, I wanted to give a shout out to one of my favorite podcasts that I listen to all the time, and that's called The Ralph Report with Ralph Garman and Eddie Pence. It's over there on patreon.com, or you can go to the ralphreport.com. And those of you who remember Ralph Garman used to be on the Kevin and Bean show in the morning here in LA, and him and Eddie Pence, who's a great stand-up comedian, they do a podcast there called The Ralph Report, and it's my favorite podcast. I listen to it all the time. In fact, I steal all my best material from there. I mean, Ralph inspires me to be funny with all the things they come up with over there. So, The Ralph Report. Look up The Ralph Report with Ralph Garman and Eddie Pence, everybody. LMB, guys. Okay, with that said, moving on, we're going to have a topic later. And right now, I'd like to go to a commercial. And when we come back to the commercial, we have a very special caller that's called in. And right now, let's hear a commercial from a sponsor of the Fred Show.
3. Hello, my drumming brothers and sisters. I'm Billy Blast, owner and creator of BillyBlastDrums.com. If you're like me, you have been practicing and playing your asses off to hone your skills on our beloved instrument, the drums. Well, here at Billy Blast Drums, we are committed to giving you the best custom drums and accessories. I'll build you a set of custom drums to your specifications that you will enjoy for years. Don't you owe it to yourself after all that dedication to get a beautiful new set of drums? Just go to my website, BillyBlastDrums.com, and let me know how I can help you get a drum kit of your dreams.
Billy Blast Drums, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. One of the fine sponsors of the Fred Johnson Show. You know, Billy Blast, he looks so familiar. I just can't put my finger on it, who he looks like. But, man, what a great great commercial. Sounded like there were, an airstrike was happening there. They were coming after Billy there for a minute. All right, very good. Everybody go buy some drums. All right, moving on. It sounds like we have a caller. Is that Ahnold? Ahnold, are you
Fred
back?
Johnson, how are you?
There he is. Ahnold, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. It's great to see all of you guys.
Very good. What are
I'm
you up
really
to?
busy right now. I've got some things going on. I'm doing just a new movie. It's called Kraken Fight 2. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm also celebrating not only my birthday, but Chris Pratt and my daughter Catherine has just had a baby. So there's lots of celebrating going on.
Oh, really? Oh, Chris Pratt is with your daughter? I
And
didn't
they
know that.
just had a baby.
Really? Wow. Interesting. Let me write that down. Okay. Wow, Arnold. So you're doing a movie. What was the name of your movie again that you're doing?
It's called Kraken Fight 2. It's going to be fantastic. I've got your bagpipes that you gave me last week. We're going to be playing those on the set.
Oh, wow, you're gonna fight the Kraken with the bagpipes?
Absolutely.
Oh,
We just
that's
got
great.
finished shooting in New Jersey. It's going to be great.
Oh, wow, New Jersey. Wow, maybe you'll run across Disgruntled Guy over there.
Of course, he's the head of security up here.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Is he
Yes,
moonlighting over there? Wow. Okay, let me write that down. All right.
Yes, it's a cutting-edge production. It's going to be fantastic.
Very good.
And of course, let me do one more. I have to do always a plug for your show.
Yes.
Don't forget to go to the new
Oh,
fjs@gmail.com.
very good. Thank you for that. Once again, I forgot to bring up the slide. I'm going to have to fire the guy that's in charge of that. You're fired. He's standing right here. Get out of here. You're supposed to bring me that slide. All right. Thanks, Arnold, for reminding me of that. Well, that's great, Arnold. Okay, we'll stick around. We got a topic we're going to discuss, and love to hear your opinion on it.
Thank you so much. Have a great show.
All right. Thanks, Arnold. All right. Here we go now to the meat of the show. Going to go around the old wagon wheel. And as always, we start off with sports with Charlie from Reno. Charlie, what's happening in sports?
Howdy, Fred. It's happening, or should I say not happening, for college football for the Big Ten and the Pac-12. They both decided yesterday to cancel fall football and other sports for that matter. So they're thinking of doing it in the spring, if possible. So there are about 53 teams now in college football that aren't going to play this fall, and I suspect the number may be growing. And in the NBA, the Phoenix Suns still has a chance for the playoff. They have won 7 games in a row. They need to win one more, then win 2 games in the play-in games, and then they get to meet the Lakers if that all happens. So we'll see. The NHL, still 0 cases of COVIDs in the NHL. That's good for them. And the Virgil stock pick of the week is another follow-up to his pick of Eastman Kodak a few weeks back. Turns out it is insider trading. The executives got in on it. Everybody at the SEC, they know it was how they think they could get away with it.
Unbelievable.
And get this, the government has pulled their $765 million loan. So that's not good for them.
Wow.
So in soccer, the MLS has a champion. Yes, Portland won 2-1 over Orlando this week. Major League Baseball, they may go to the bubble in the playoffs. They're looking at potentially 4 hub cities to handle the playoffs with the expanded playoffs of 16 teams this year. if they get that far. And in the NFL, Deion Sanders, he has left the NFL network after refusing a pay cut. So there you go. He's also a bad tipper.
Yes.
Adios to him. And back to you, Fred.
All right, very good. Yes, that's right. Deion Sanders. I get inside info on being a very bad tipper. One last thing, Charlie. Ben Roethlisberger, still a big fat tub of goo?
Still a big fat tub of goo.
Very good. All right, Charlie. Thanks a lot. Stick around for the topic at the end. Moving on, Disgruntled Guy. Go over in Jersey. Sent him over there for some R&R. Disgruntled Guy, what's happening? What are you into now?
So I'm back at the pool hall, guys and dolls. My good paisan, No-Nose Joe. He's
No-Nose
a little hard to look at, but he's a good friend when you're in a tough spot.
I see. Really?
You know what I mean, Fred?
I know what
So
you
we
mean.
get to talking about the Jersey Devils winning the cup in 95, 2000, 2003. I even have a picture right here, Fred.
Yeah?
Right here. Look. Check it out. Check it out. There they are.
There
with
it is.
the
They
cup.
got the cup.
With the cup, Fred. With the cup.
They kiss
you see
the cup.
it, Fred?
Yeah.
With the cup.
I like when
All
they kiss
right.
the cup.
Oh yeah, we love to kiss the cup, Fred.
Right.
We like that, yeah. But you know, I got a picture of those boys.
Yep.
But I digress. I
Okay.
digress.
All right.
No-Nose tells me about the Jersey Devil, Fred.
Right.
In the Pineys, Fred.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you about this, but you're hunting monsters still, right? Okay.
You know, the Pine Barrens, Fred, in New Jersey. The Pine Barrens.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm all about checking out mythical creatures, Fred. So not for nothing, Fred.
Yeah.
I took a trip down the Garden State Parkway, Fred, to see if I can get a look at this thing.
Okay.
Maybe I could get a good look at it.
Right.
Who knows? You know? And as luck would have it, you know, not for nothing, Fred, but I got a picture of that scary ass thing.
You did.
I did. I did, Fred.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
You want to see it?
Yes.
Okay, here it is, Fred. Look at that thing. Oh my God, Fred. It's the scariest goddamn thing I've ever seen in my life. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But I got a good picture of it.
That is a good picture. That's the Jersey Devil, huh?
Yeah, that's the Jersey Devil, Fred.
Holy
I got a
moly.
bitch and camera gear from what you sent me there, Fred.
You sure that's not the decaying corpse of Jimmy Hoffa or something?
No, Fred. I got some really good shots at this stupid ass thing, Fred.
Okay, very good. Stupid ass thing.
See, Fred, you know,
Yeah,
even
go
though I'm on vacation, Fred, even though
right.
You know,
Yeah, how
I'm
you
supposed-
doing? How you doing there in Jersey?
I'm supposed to be on vacation, Fred.
I
You
know.
told me, have some R&R.
Right.
Have a little bit of vacation.
Right.
Go back to New Jersey.
Right, where
know,
you from? See your people.
Where I'm from.
Right.
The places where all my goombas are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
No,
but you know what,
and
Fred?
lefty and shifty. Oh no, that's Cletus.
I'm always working for you, Fred. I'm
Mhm.
always working for you.
I know you are.
Oh, I'm always working for you because I need that damn payroll check, Fred.
Oh,
when
I
the
know.
hell is that going to come?
It's on its way. If you haven't got, you should have got your check already. If not, you got to go to Helen Hunt.
Well,
What's that?
you know, I called up Helen Hunt.
Yeah, oh,
and
you
know what
did.
She told me
What'd she say?
she never met you, Fred. What the hell is about that?
You're breaking up a little bit, Scroll Guy. Go ahead, move on. What else is going on?
Well, you know, Fred, one more thing, okay? One more thing.
Yep.
One more.
Yep.
I just want to thank all the grunters, all those grunters, because, you know, they're my fans. And
The grunters love you, man. The grunters are huge
We're-
internet
we're-
following now. The grunters.
they're growing as we speak, Fred.
They are.
They're growing, and we love those boys. We love those girls. Go Grunters! Go Grunters!
Go Grunters. Hey, very good. What kind of side piece you got there? What are you packing there, Disgruntled Guy?
Well, you know, Fred, we were actually hunting that damn devil, and we're gonna get him.
Wow.
And when I took the picture of him, I took a few shots at him, Fred.
I thought you were just taking pictures. I didn't know you were trying to kill these beasts.
Usually I'm not, Fred, but
Okay.
you know, I'm from New Jersey,
Right.
and we
Yeah.
gotta do what we gotta do.
You got to do what you got to do. All right, Disgruntled Guy. Very good. Hang in there for the topic, all right?
All right, Fred, I'm with you, buddy.
Okay. Cletus. All right, what's happening, Cletus? You say you're over at the Waffle House?
That's right, Fred. Matter of fact, when I pulled up over there, a bunch of kids was running out of there in a hurry,
Mm-hmm.
and they almost hit me with their truck when they was peeling out of the parking lot. Right after that, the police showed up, and they was asking the manager a bunch of questions and filling out a report.
Oh, my God, look at that. Crime scene, don't cross. Man, you sure you weren't there at Cutting Edge Productions? Okay. All right, really? Well, that was all right. Tell me more, Cletus.
So what you're asking is what was all the excitement about?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I meant to say. All right.
Well, I asked my waitress. She's my
Uh-huh.
cousin Ruby,
Oh, okay.
and I says, "What them kids do? Dine and dash?" And Ruby says, "No, they ate their meals and then they left without paying."
Isn't that the same thing, Cletus?
Well, then I asked Ruby. I says, "You reckon they'll be slamming the hammer down with a lead foot, putting the pedal to the metal, so they can hightail it away from the popo?"
Okay.
And Ruby said
Uh-huh.
she don't know about all that, but she reckons they'll be mashing the accelerator down real hard and driving at an excessive rate of speed in an attempt to elude the officers.
I see, Cletus. So it sounds like your cousin Ruby, the Waffle House waitress, isn't really hip to your type of lingo there, Cletus. Is that right?
Well, I don't know about that, but she sure don't seem to understand the analogies I'm using. But if you ask me, though, Fred, her whole family is a bunch of dang rubes. Matter of fact, one time I told Ruby, I says, "Ruby, them brothers of yours definitely ain't the sharpest tools in the shed, not by a damn sight."
Really? You told her that, Cletus? And then what did she say?
Oh, she said, "I don't know about that, Cletus, but I do know none of them ain't very smart." And then I asked Ruby if she reckoned the judge would throw the book at them there dining dashers if they was to get caught.
And what was your cousin Ruby's response to that one, Cletus?
Well, she said she can't imagine a sworn justice of the peace, respected by the community, would lob a heavy object at a bunch of minors in a court of law, but she reckoned that maybe the judge would prescribe the maximum sentence for all the charges so as to send a message and teach them kids a lesson.
So cousin Ruby sounds like a regular barrel of monkeys there, Cletus.
Well, I don't know about a barrel of monkeys, Fred, but she's right fun to hang out with when she ain't working. And she's pretty dang easy on the old peepers too, Fred, if you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Wait, no. Cletus, wait a minute. Didn't you say that Ruby, the Waffle House waitress, was your cousin?
Well, we ain't first cousins, Fred. More like kissing cousins.
Oh, okay. Sounds like it. Okay, Cletus. All right, we're gonna move along. All right, Cletus, is that all right?
Hold up, Fred. I got one more thing.
Okay, what is that, Cletus?
Well, Fred, on my way out of the Waffle House, when I was settling up my bill with Ruby,
yeah,
I asked her if she wanted to drop by after work to get a little bonus tip. A little extra gravy for her mashed taters, a little whipped cream to top off her hot fudge sundae.
Yeah. So let me guess, Cletus. She didn't get any of your references. So basically, she just restated the same thing back to you that but in plain language.
No, Fred. She said she'd be over as soon as she finished her shift.
so that she understood, Cletus. All right. I think we'll be right back. Stick around for the wrap up, Cletus.
Okay, well, when you come back, if there's a Waffle House smock with a Thousand Island dressing stain on it, hanging on the doorknob with the name tag what says Ruby on it, just give me a minute, Fred.
That's pretty specific, but okay, Cletus.
Because that there will be the signal that me and Ruby's getting busy, that she's shucking my corn, that I'll be plowing her back 40.
Yeah, all right, Cletus. Yeah, I get it.
I'm talking about knocking boots, Fred, buttering her muffin, joining our giblets.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Cletus from Cackalacky, ladies and gentlemen. All right, there you go. Woo! The one and only Cletus. There's no one like that guy, I tell you what. All right. I wanted to say let's move on to somebody a little more sane, but it's Crazy Eddie. Crazy Eddie, what are you doing now? What's going on with you? Why are you naked? Why does that city look like every city in the world? What's going on?
Well, Glendale doesn't have a real exciting, veneer to it. It's just a beautiful place, though. And all the services you can get there. I see my dentist, Zanku Chicken. Glendale is the greatest place on earth. And they even have a high school baseball team that's really good. Go Gators.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
the Glendale Gators.
Yeah. So hanging out in Glendale, I was thinking, you're probably asking, why am I naked?
Yeah, I was asking why you were naked. Why are you naked, Eddie?
I don't know. It sounded like a good idea. The engineer, Steve.
He inspired you, huh?
He inspired me. He looks like he's having fun. So.
Yeah, maybe we'll all do like a naked show one day.
Oh, we really should. Everybody do it.
We should do it as a homage to Naked Engineer Steve.
We could all Zoom naked. I wanted that to be the new trend.
Okay, well, let me write that down.
Zoom naked.
I have to run that past HR, see if that's acceptable.
I got to confess, I'm not exactly 100% naked. I'm wearing one thing. One of these.
Oh.
You got my mask.
Oh, you're not wearing your mask.
Yeah. Oh, I always wear the mask.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Well,
You froze up for a second.
Oh, he's running out of stuff.
No, you froze up for a second.
Oh, that's
That's fine. That's because you're real close to the fridge. Okay.
I didn't want to do more prop comedy. That's another thing.
Oh, you gave out the prop comedy already?
No.
You were just getting good at it.
No, this is part of the prop comedy.
Oh, part of the prop comedy. Okay. Observing props. Yes. I love that.
Be careful or I'll show you my props.
Naked? Yeah.
Yeah.
Easier to pull that frog out of your ass now that you're naked,
yeah,
right?
That's true.
All right, very good.
Not a very exciting show here, Fred.
Okay. Yes.
I can tell. You're not floating my boat today.
I'm not?
No, actually I think it's one of our best shows. I'm glad I could be a part of it.
I am too. You're a fan favorite. Everyone wants to know what Eddie's doing. Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. All the Eddie fans. He's naked in Glendale.
The fans didn't request that, but I thought, this. In fact, they requested I don't do it, but.
No, they didn't know, but we'll see what kind of feedback they get. I'm sure they're going to want to see. They always want to know all about Eddie. What's he doing? What's he eating? What's his favorite color? What's his favorite food? What's he wearing?
I'm going to get lots of letters.
Yeah. Okay.
Good because I can answer them on the Fred Johnson Show.
Yes, absolutely. This is Crazy Eddie's platform to let his freak flag fly, as they say.
My 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, you had 3 minutes, so.
Thanks, Fred.
All right. Stick around for the topic, okay?
Absolutely. I'll be here.
All right. Thanks, Crazy Eddie.
Always,
Love that
always
guy.
pleasure.
Moving on. Now, Duffy Divot. Duffy, tell us all about it in your new studio with your
I'm
camera.
really happy about the studio.
Oh
The
man,
infusion
look at
of
that.
money from the new Fred Johnson show has been astounding. I'm sitting in a new Fred Johnson chair. I've got new studio, new equipment, and it's been incredible. I appreciate the support, Fred.
Oh, you're welcome, Duffy. Well, your contribution to the show is making it more profitable, so there you go. You're only reaping your own benefits.
Well, I'd like to fill you in on my latest, Fred.
Yes, we can't wait. What's happening with your swing?
The whole Sasquatch thing and the sacred sweat lodge and the fire walking. I went out there and tried to hit the ball, went everywhere but straight. I was so disappointed. My friends had me up to Sacramento to visit to cheer me up. Next thing you know, they brought me to church. Next thing you know, Fred, they dipped me in the water, they baptized me, and I found the Lord and took the Lord as my personal savior.
Really?
The water bubbled a little bit when I went in there, but when I came out, I felt very empowered. So I can't wait. I believe that the Lord's going to keep me on the fairway now. He's helping me. There's two of us gripping the club now, and I haven't tried out my swing yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm on to something. Divine intervention.
Wow, divine intervention. You know, I thought for sure the whole firewalking thing would work, but this isn't.
I thought it was going to work, Fred, and I felt so positive and empowered after that, but I got the bandages off my feet, and the ball just went every which way.
Wow. Well,
it was worse than ever.
Well, maybe this way is a different path. This sounds like you say, a divine intervention. And
divine intervention. I'm golfing for the Lord now, Fred.
Wow, golfing for the Lord. Let me write that down. Golfing for the Lord. We might have to see if that's.
I can't wait to get out there. I'll probably hit it about 400 yards. It feels like, Fred. I can't wait to get back to you.
Okay, Duffy. Well, very good. Can't wait to hear all about that and see if that works out.
Very inspired. Very inspired.
All right, Duffy. We'll stick around. We have a topic at the end. Want you to chime in, okay?
Thank you, Fred.
You and the Lord can chime in at the end. All right, moving on to Quazar. Our favorite time traveler. My God, you never know where he's going to land. It's not an exact science. Sometimes he forgets his hat. Sometimes he forgets his jacket. Sometimes he doesn't know what year it is. Quazar, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening?
Greetings, Fred. Greetings, time travelers. Quazar here.
Yes.
I went in search of other famous eddies. I took a left at Glendale, and I landed back in 1849 and met the famous poet Edgar Allan Poe.
Really?
I took Eddie for a sit-down at the Rave Inn, his favorite Boston pub.
Ah, I see what you did there.
Yes, where we enjoyed many an apple toddy spiked with opiates. I told him all about the Fred Johnson show as we finished up the last lines of A Dream Within a Dream. And he wrote this for you. Okay. Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow, you are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. I stand amid the roar of a surf-tormented shore, and I hold within my hand grains of the golden sand. How few, yet how they creep through my fingers to the deep. While I weep, oh God, can I not grasp them with a tighter clasp? Oh God, can I not save one from the pitiless wave? Is all that we see or seem but a dream within a dream? Stimulated and inspired, Fred, I asked my new poet pal Eddie to help me pen this one. We call it Ode to Fred.
Okay.
We work on a great show called Fred, a reason to get out of bed. When our world is fraught with dread, it keeps us all cerebrally fed. Even though the show operates in the red, we're hanging with Ted and Ed. Our fans love everything that's said, especially the lights that Fred sheds. When he's prepped on the proper meds with no lampshades pulled over his head. So down this path we are led, to the Fred Johnson Show we are wed. After all is done and said, to the Fred Johnson we give all the cred.
Wow.
Eddie
Wow.
wanted me to give his telltale heartfelt endorsement and raise a cask. Quoth the Raven to Fred, evermore. Evermore. Evermore.
Very
That's right.
good.
That's right.
Wow. There you go.
Back to you, Fred.
Very good, Quazar. Wow, I really enjoyed that. That was very inspiring. That was pretty good.
Very heartfelt.
Get
May I
paid
say
by
as
the
well.
material here. I got to write this all down. Wow, that's have to start, but have to get paid by the joke, the material, and the length. Okay, very good. Wow, what can I say? Always good to hear from Quazar. Love that, Quazar. Eddie, wow, did you realize you were visited from Quazar back in the day? Or your relative or whoever he is? I wonder if you were naked when he visited you. I bet I bet you were. I bet they were both naked.
I must have blacked that out. One of
I'm
the
sure
many
you
things
did.
I've forgotten, thankfully.
I know I always black it out every time I'm naked with Quazar. All right, very good. Quazar, you're the man. Love that. Okay, that's it. That's all, the wagon wheel. We're going to go to a commercial now and take a look at this commercial from a fine sponsor of the Fred Johnson Show. And when we come back, we're going to have a topic to discuss right after this commercial. There it is, Millennium Communications, ladies and gentlemen. One of the best technical companies out there right now. You need to put together a meeting. You need to get on the internet. Anything. You need to do anything. You need to get naked and travel through time. That's it. They got it all. Whatever you need. All right, so it's time for our topic. Now I'm going to share our screen. I think this is what we decided on our topic. What's Eddie laughing about? Eddie's laughing at me for some reason. All right, here we go. Does everybody see that?
Nah, I see it. The troll doll.
The troll doll. There it is. That's what's in the news now. I guess it's a few days old now, since Fred only does a show once a week. Wait till we start doing a show every week when high in demand. I just think how hard that's going to be. All right, anyway, they say this doll had an inappropriate button on its ass. And so this lady was all upset, going, oh, my God, look, you turn it over. Now they're teaching kids how to touch kids' asses. I don't know. I want everyone's opinion on this. I got my own opinion. I'm going to stop sharing. Hold on a second now. Now you're not seeing the thing anymore. Okay.
No more doll.
All right. Go ahead, everybody. We're going to start with Charlie. Charlie, what do you think? The doll with the button on its ass. Good, bad?
I think it's bad. I know it sounds innocent. You put the button under the skirt and hope nobody in the whole world, a child or an adult, will notice that it may be inappropriate because it laughs when you touch it. So,
Right. I laugh when you touch my anus.
So there you go. I wouldn't. I don't think it should be out there on the market now.
All right. Okay. There. Charlie's a no. He agrees. All right. Disgruntled Guy. What do you think? Children's toys with buttons on their ass in their private parts.
You know, Fred, I don't know about that, but I'm out here and I'm trying to get that damn Jersey Devil. So
right.
As soon as I get that, I'll have something for you about this stupid doll.
Okay, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, off the camera, you talked about you down at the docks. You unloaded a whole tanker full of these dolls when they first hit the market. Is that right? Or shouldn't I not talk about that?
Well, you know, Fred, the longshoremen, they're my buddies down there at the dock.
Right.
And you know, we like to take stuff off of a couple of shipments here and there.
Right.
You know.
I know. That's how you do it.
Well, you know, when we do that, we're compensating, Fred.
Yeah,
we're compensating.
Exactly. You know, you scratch my back, I'll shave yours.
Exactly, Fred. Exactly.
Is what I used to tell Duffy all the time.
That's what we tell Duffy all the time, Fred.
Exactly. I think you ran into Sasquatch a long time ago. He just doesn't know it. Very good. Hey, I'm going to write me down for a joke there. I'm going to get a little extra bump for that one. All right. Moving on. Cletus, what do you think? Toys, dolls, buttons, private parts. What do you think?
Well, Fred, we had something similar to that in Cackalacky.
I'm sure you did.
My cousin Dolly, she had a button like that. And actually the Cackalacky police, they's the ones what installed it on her. And also they put a tattoo there and said, in case of emergency, press this button. And that way, if somebody was visiting from out of town and they wasn't familiar with Dolly, it would activate the GPS, and then the police would come over before the visitor would end up with an empty bank account and a whole bunch of other troubles.
Wow.
So we did have something similar to that.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing there. That's a whole different level.
Yeah.
Okay, Cletus. Thank you. Crazy Eddie, dolls, buttons.
Right here.
What do you think?
I'm wondering if it's not good to traumatize the kids a little bit. You know, like we were as children. They traumatized us daily. And we came out great, didn't we?
Well, that's true. Yeah, we had those darts, those lawn darts that you could like kill people with.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest, man.
It's amazing that we have all of our eyes just from all the stuff, that was thrown at us and approved by the FDA.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking bring on the trauma.
Bring on the trauma. Crazy Eddie says as he's naked today. Woo, okay. Naked Crazy Eddie says, buttons in the private parts? A-okay. All right, write that down. All right. Did I ask the Duffy Divot yet about this?
Not yet, Fred.
Okay, I just want to make sure I go in order. Very good. Duffy, what do you think about this? Is this good, appropriate, not good?
Now that I've found the Lord as my personal Savior,
I
just ask what Jesus would do. Jesus would be inclusive. Some people only have one ear. Some people have 4 fingers. Some people got 1 leg. I think Cletus got an Uncle Stumpy. And we just need to accept and live and let live. And that's the way I feel about it, Fred. There's room for everybody. We're all a little different. We should just accept each other.
Wow. I like your Lord so far.
That's what Jesus would do.
That's what Jesus would do.
God damn it. I mean, yeah, that's what he did.
Very good. Wow. Okay. All right. Very good, Duffy. Like that answer. All right. Quasar, the doll with the button and this and that.
Well,
What do you
Fred,
think? Yeah.
I was happy to very quickly during this broadcast
Yes.
do a very fast time travel backwards once again.
Really?
And I came up with this, which I found to be a striking likeness of you.
Uh-huh.
Words on a page, you'd be fine print. If you were a laser, you'd be set on stunning.
If you were a laser, you'd be
Uh-huh.
set on stunning.
Oh, yeah.
This
It
is
looks
the-
exactly like me.
It's the talking Fred Johnson doll.
Wow. I hope we'll put that in the merchandise website.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But it sounds like you're on the cutting edge of merchandising.
The bleeding edge, perhaps, or the cunning lech. But let me also
Yeah.
send a shout out to Disgruntled Guy. I
Mhm.
joined the Grunters, but I just wanted to tell you, Disgruntled, knowing what I know about New Jersey, when you're on your 7th linguine and white clam sauce dish, don't go James Gandolfini on us, because we need you around. No grunting for you, sir. Back to you, Fred.
Hey, Quasar, can you stand up a little bit? I want to see what your shirt says there. You traveled back in time. Wow, look at that. Cutting edge. See, I knew you were on the cutting edge.
I guess it's in the right color scheme.
Very good.
Wait, that's marginal.
Right on. All right, Quasar, thank you for that. All right, Ahnold, thank you for being patient, Ahnold. Ahnold's like the best here, man. What do you think? The doll, the button, what's happening here, Ahnold? Tell us the truth now. What is this all about?
Fred, let me tell you, I'm sure you got to check that Fred Johnson doll, see if it's got a button on your ass.
Yeah.
But as someone who plays a robot a lot, over the years in movies, I've had plenty of times with the button on my ass.
Yeah.
So, but it's not something you want for kids. It's something, for adults. If you got it for kids, you could do a remote control or something. You don't need to have a button on its ass. But
okay.
The Fred Johnson doll, on the other hand, would be excellent with the button on the ass.
All right. Okay. Let me write that down. Fred Johnson. Now, you think the Fred Johnson doll should be like life size? With a button on its ass?
Oversized, you're going to get bigger and bigger Fred Johnson dolls.
And naked.
Naked. Very good, Eddie. Yeah.
Of course, you go Eddie. Yes. Naked Fred Johnson doll is extra.
And Naked Steve doll. And, I think eventually we'll all have we should start with the bobbleheads, though. I was thinking about ordering bobbleheads of all the Fred Johnson crew, right? Then T-shirts, I got mugs. Well, I'm working on the merchandising. But this is all good research because, I want to find out if we all need buttons on our private parts on the Fred Johnson crew. So you have to submit your yes or no to a button on your private part doll to Helen Hunt. Actually, there's somebody different for that. I'll have to figure out who that is. I think Cletus is in charge of that. All right. What else, Arnold? One last word, Arnold.
Well, I think you guys have a fantastic show. My next movie is going to be where I go back in time as a raven, a robot raven. But right now, I'm just finishing up here in New Jersey, going to fly back home to Glendale, and I'll see you next week.
All right. Very good, Arnold. Well, that wraps it up for the Fred Show. We're at 47 minutes, coming in a little quicker. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Next week's show will be show number 10. That's going to be monumental, man. We're going to have a celebration. And so, everybody, thank you. Tune in. Oh, wait a minute. I got a commercial. We got to go to a commercial. One last commercial before the show ends.
Now is a good time to be on guard. Blue Surf Essentials is your source for On Guard sanitizing mist and the entire line of products in the On Guard collection. Blue Surf Essentials. Good for you. It's from Blue.
There you go. Got to give those. All right, Quasar. Aren't you supposed to be time traveling right now? All right. Got to give those advertising dollars to the people. Get them what they deserve. Blue Surf, man. Good stuff. Thanks, everybody. We are at 50 minutes exactly. Thanks for tuning in. Show number 10 next week. Thanks for tuning into tuning into the Tread Show. There you go. I need another drink.